Kendrick 320,000. Drake and Party next door
About 250.
on schedule to do 250. I said, boy, if they let Kendrick outrun them on that 21 song collab, now you know what happened. UMG just let it happen.
Yep.
Well, that ain't a real Drake album.
No, get the fuck out of here.
It wasn't like
That ain't a real Drake album.
It wasn't the effort that typically goes
20
into a Drake
songs
album.
on
He was
there.
freestyling sound like it.
Drake makes a lot of different
Drake
types of
songs on
music.
there.
Nah, for real though, at some point in that album, I didn't really hear too much of Party Next Door. It really did feel like it was more so a Drake album, but the way to release it, they kind of just went through Party to get it out there. But even with the song Give Me a Hug, you could tell that was recently recorded. So yeah, he do got a point.
It's a Drake album.
Drake makes
If
pop
the
music,
motherfucker would've did
rap music, and R&B.
This
This project only appealed to 1/3 of the musical styles that Drake brings to the
With all the
table. I would
controversy
argue it's
going
the
on-
least popular.
With all the controversy going on, I don't care what you say. Let me tell you what happened. He's a whistleblower. You know what they did? You noticed you didn't see it plastered everywhere. It wasn't at the top.
Because it's not a real album.
Yes, it is a real album.
Not quite.
It's a mix
21 songs, bro.
It wasn't no
It's
Drake album.
21 songs, 20 of them Drake on.
It's not as much of a real album
Y'all
as
must-
the Kendrick album was a
Kendrick
real album.
only turned in
And
12
even
songs.
the Kendrick
We
album,
can
to
say
be
that's
fair,
not a
was
real
not really a real Kendrick album.
Yes, it did 320.
Man,
it was good,
Well,
yeah.
listen,
Bro, it
Kendrick's
is.
non-real album and Drake's non-real album with help. With help, because Kendrick had a bunch of up-and-comings on his.
Right. Party
Right.
Next Door is a bigger artist than any of
We
the artists
talking
that he
about
included.
70,000
Besides SZA.
run, and guess what? Drake got 9 more songs. More, you know what this means? He got 9 more songs than what Kendrick had. So he got 9 more streaming to get to that number.
Yeah.
Kendrick had a hard 12. Just 12 songs.
Got a
It's
point.
21 on
That's
it.
a point, bro.
And Kendrick outran him by 70.
That's a point.
If Drake put out a real album, then
gonna
we'd
be
really
even
have something
worse.
to talk about.
He might
No.
do 200.
What? If he put
See.
out a real album that included pop, rap, and
Bro,
R&B,
you
he would
see-
sell a lot more than 250.
First of all,
You know that.
And
No,
it did
I
not
don't
have
know
the
that.
full label
let me
push.
tell you what
Adam,
I know.
They happy the West is back.
Let me tell let me tell you what I know.
Kendrick don't claim you.
I know he posted. Hold on. That's nephew. Did you see what he
Took 3
posted?
seconds to think about that.
You know what he
What he
posted?
posted?
You seen Lucid and Dre do the high five, right?
Right.
The nigga turned around and posted Lucid's daughter-in-law photo. This nigga think he bigger than the program.
Drake did?
Straight up.
Yep.
Posted Elliott's wife.
Yep.
Lucy and Cannon?
No, he posted.
Mash up.
I did a video not too long ago where I talked about that, how Drake was going around people and like kind of taunting people through his IG. But I do want to comment on that those numbers differences. You remember I told y'all every video I do when we talk about streaming, they bloat these albums so that it can sell more. That's why you see a lot of albums being released with like 20, sometimes 25 songs. It's because the more songs you have on your project, the more money that you're able to earn. But Kendrick ended up beating him out in another week with less songs. 12 songs versus 21. You feel me? So he do got a point.
Put them
Drake
two
ran the
together.
game for years, and so everybody happy that they took the giant down.
Yeah, people love that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I don't know how Kendrick numbers is up there like that.
Because what you mean you don't know how his numbers is
Because
up
ain't
there?
nobody listening to that in Texas? That's what you're
Man,
saying?
we ain't
Get
bumping
the
that.
fuck out of here.
Really?
I can't name 5.
Texas ain't the whole South.
If Kendrick Lamar, if I seen the Kendrick Lamar in the mile, I wouldn't know who he was.
What?
Is the guy in the bell bottoms.
Get a bell bottom. That's all I know.
Huh?
If he wore a bell bottom, I'm like, God damn, them pants tight.
So you listen. Numbers don't lie, homie.
His streaming numbers do lie.
Numbers, no, they don't.
I know people got 30
No,
million
they
monthly
don't.
listeners ain't
Let
selling
me
that
tell you
shows.
why those didn't lie. Because the whistleblower put everybody under the spotlight. They couldn't move on nothing. He blew the whistle. He blew the whistle with an active lawsuit. His shit and the one Drake them just dropped is very authentic.
So right now, everybody's just waiting on that Drake album, the solo Drake project. That's what we're waiting on right now. The Party and Drake project, it was cool, but we know how it was released. They're trying to run them streaming numbers up, and at the end of the day, GNX is beating out that. Now, to say that Kendrick is not a bigger artist than whomever, or that his numbers may seem a little inflated, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. With the streaming numbers, they can always be manipulated. Not saying that Kendrick himself is doing it, but let's be honest, these labels are participating in these kind of things because UMG is in bed with Spotify. You know what I'm saying? The labels are in bed with Apple Music. Like, they have that relationship. So, of course, there might be stuff going on behind the scenes, but to say that people in the South don't listen to Kendrick Lamar, like he's some rapper that needs to be decoded and all this, bro, it's not that deep. I listen to Kendrick Lamar. I know other people who have listened to Kendrick Lamar from the South. Matter of fact, first time I even heard about Kendrick Lamar was from a friend of mine a long time ago. This is when Section 80 was coming out. He told me, he was like, yo, I just listened to this mixtape from this dude, Kendrick Lamar. I know you ain't heard of him, but you need to check it out. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'll check it out. But since then, Kendrick has been consistent in his songwriting. He makes hits, you know what I mean? And he has fans all around the world that resonate with his message. So yeah, 100 million listeners, I mean, it's plausible. I feel like, you know, Drake could probably do something like that, but we're not gonna be able to see that until Drake actually puts out another solo project. And, you know, taunting UMG by posting, you know, Lucian Grange's family, it's just like, yo, Drake, you can't really think that you're bigger than the program. Like, not in the music industry. That's not how they work. And you know the music industry, they do whatever they have to do to maintain power. These are the same people that survived the 90s. They survived Napster. They survived when CDs wasn't selling. They've always found ways to survive. You're not beating the system. It's just facts. But yeah, man, it's thankyouriez. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all be safe, stay carefree, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.